Wednesday Club, baby. On Wednesdays, Tom sings. Hello, everybody. How is everybody today? Hello. Hi, Aries. How are you? Oh boy. My hair. You guys know I literally take a shower right before getting on, right? So that's why I'm always like slightly wet. I'm damp. It's like the damp club. The wet stay club. Oh, get it? Hi guys. Hi TJ. Colleen, Jennifer. What's up? Cheers, you guys. Happy Wednesday, everybody. We have an awesome set list tonight, I must say. It's a, I would say it's a weird one, but you guys know there's only 11 songs. There was only 11 songs left to choose from. So, considering those 11 songs, it's pretty, I'd say it's a pretty accurate set list as to what I would think you guys would pick. But how's everybody doing? Hang on, I'm not seeing any comments again. I always gotta mess with this thing. I see people joining. Has anyone made a comment yet? Hi guys. Oh, there you go. There's Alex. The hair looks great. Oh, thanks. Yeah. The wet look, right? It's good. Hey, Trish. Good to see ya. All right. Beto. Beto? Is that how you say that? What's up? Joseph. Hi guys. Miranda. Tracy. Hi everybody. Gypsy Jen. All right. Yeah, so guys, let's see what's new. I had something really awesome today, gotta say, and I know it's not tease related, but I'm super excited. I got the test pressings for the Million Miler vinyl. You guys know the album's coming out everywhere on May 10th. Well, I just got the vinyl. Look at that. Million Miler, Millie, Humans Were Here. I know it's like out of focus, but this is such a big deal. So for the first time today, I was able to listen to my album on vinyl. Look how it's like nothing, it's not glamorous or anything like that. It's just a basic thing just so you can hear, make sure it's not screwed up or anything. So I had the awesome experience today of listening to my debut solo album on vinyl, and it was such an awesome, it sounded fucking awesome. I'm so excited. So that means the real thing are going to be set into production now that I got a chance to approve this. So I know a lot of you guys have pre-ordered it and everything. Thank you so much to everybody that has pre-ordered it. So it's going into production now, like the official with the art and everything. So we should have them maybe a little bit after the street date of the 10th, but definitely have them and be shipping them out to you guys in May. So I'm excited. I can't wait to actually see. This is a kind of a teaser because it's like, oh, it sounds awesome and it's on vinyl. But, part of that vinyl experience is holding the frickin' artwork. I know we talk about vinyl like every day, every Wednesday club. But, I just can't wait. This was like step one. And then the next step is like getting the actual thing. And it's going to be blue vinyl, like neon blue with that beautiful artwork of like the beach and the car and the bonfire. It's going to be so sick. But anyway, I was really excited today to be able to hear the test pressing, and it sounds so good, you guys. So if you haven't pre-ordered it, humanswerehere.com. And if you haven't listened to Millie yet, you got to. Million Miler, it's so fun. It's my solo project. So it's like literally Plain White T's songs, basically the style that I write, but like to like a synth pop. Like if Plain White T's came out in like 1985, that's what it would sound like. That's Million Miler. So you guys gotta check it out if you haven't. But yeah, back to the tease. The tease set list tonight. There are 3 songs on the list that have not ever been played before on the Wednesday Club. I know we're getting to the bottom, not the bottom of the barrel, but the yet to have been played off of all of the albums and everything. We're down to the final 11 songs, and so you guys picked 5 for tonight, and out of those 5, 3 of them have never been performed before on the Wednesday Club. So I'm pretty stoked. One of them actually has never been performed, period, if you can believe that. Some of you probably can guess what that is if you think about that list. But yeah, one of these songs has never ever been performed live, period. So that's kind of cool. That's interesting. Had to like go through, how the hell am I going to do this one? So that'll be fun. A couple other ones. Yeah, two of them that I have played before on the Wednesday Club. So yeah, I'm excited about the set list tonight. I guess we can just kind of get right into it. I don't know, I got nothing else. I feel bad. I'm sure you guys don't, don't mind not wanting to buy shirts or any merchandise or anything. I've been laying low for a while, just letting the Million Miler album kind of, get out there. And actually somebody bought a bootleg tape today, which I thought was so cool. So thank you. I think it was Laura. I'm pretty sure. I was like half asleep when I saw it, but thank you so much for getting the bootleg tape. I'm going to send that out tomorrow. I'm going to make it and get it in the mail to you tomorrow. But yeah, so, like I said, I think the next drop is going to be a 1-year anniversary for the Wednesday Club t-shirt. Trying to design something now. I think that's pretty fitting, right? Like, we've made it a freaking year of the Wednesday Club. So I think we got to commemorate that. So that'll be the next drop. So within the next couple weeks, I'll drop that on you guys. And then maybe, who knows, from there, I'll start coming up with some cool things again. Like I said, Millie has kind of been preoccupying my time. Thanks again for everybody that's pre-ordered Million Miler. Yeah, I'm going to get into the tea stuff, right? Let's do this. I was actually just out in California working on some new Plain White T's demos. And I actually brought my Plain White T's guitar out there because then I'm going to go back out there. And then I'm flying to Hawaii for the Hawaii show in May. So I just left my Plain White T's guitar out there. So I've got to use this guy. But this is the guitar. I think I've showed you guys this one before. This is the guitar that I write everything on. So like for the past basically ever since American Nights. So the past 8 years or something. I've written almost every song, almost every Plain White Tee song on this guitar, and a lot of the Million Miler songs as well on this guitar. This is kind of a funny story. I think I probably have told you guys this, so if you've heard this, I apologize. But my grandma, who usually is watching, I don't know if she's watching. Hi, Grandma. But she actually bought me this guitar from the local guitar shop for me to sign it because she does a lot of local charities and stuff. And so she bought it, it was I don't know, $80 or something, real cheap guitar, just so I could sign it and she could donate it for a charity auction, basically. And so she gave me the guitar, and I was just kind of messing around with it a little bit, playing with it before I signed it. And I was I fell in love with it. There's something really special about this guitar. I don't know, it's it's a cheap, it's a Hondo. I've never even heard of that brand before. Hondo? I have no idea, but it plays like a freaking dream, and I love just the feel of it and everything. So I ended up keeping it, and I went to the music shop, and I bought a different cheap $80 guitar, and I signed that one and gave it to Grandma. So thanks, Grandma, for this guitar. A lot of inspiration came from this one. But yeah, so I'll be playing tonight's set mostly on this guitar. But cool, yeah, so the first song on the set list is a song that has been played on the Wednesday Club before. I believe I've only played this one once on the Wednesday Club. Once in this whole year I've played this one. I love that I can say that. It's yeah, Wednesday Club has been going for almost a year. We're 2 weeks short, pretty badass. But anyway, this is a song off of our album Stop. And so this is basically about when the whole Stop album is about pretty much this one girl. And it was like a diary at the time. It was my first real girlfriend. So the whole Stop album is like a diary. And when we broke up, she started hanging out with this other kid, and she was trying to be real nice about it, and oh no, we're just friends, or I barely ever hang out with him. But I would be I was kind of nuts back then, and so I would cruise by this kid's house because I knew where he lived, and I'd always see her car outside, and I'm okay, you're freaking bullshitting me. You're totally with this guy. It was like the drama, you know, the 22-year-old drama. But anyway, so, and his name was Kenny, and she'd always call him Kenny Penny, Kenny Penny. And I thought it was so disgusting and annoying. So I wrote a song called Penny about him and about the situation. So here it goes. Okay. What's your car doing outside his house? It's 3 o'clock in the morning. When you left me, you promised there was no one else. At least that was your story. So what's your car doing outside his house? It's 3 o'clock in the morning. When you left me, you promised there was no one else. At least that was your story. Okay, I know I'm not perfect, but what makes him so fucking cool? He's just another little punk like the rest of them. The kid's just another tool. I guess he's perfect for you. Perfect for you. Perfect for you. Perfect for you. So why are you two alone at his house? You told me people would be over, and then you lie right to my face. You try to tell me you didn't drive over. Okay, I know that you lied. I saw your car with my very own eyes. Why would you lie about something so stupid unless you got something to hide? I think you do. I guess it's perfect for you. Perfect for you. Perfect for you. Perfect for you. Don't try to explain, don't try to deny it. Deny it. I don't want to hear any more of your lying. 'Cause I can see the way you talk to him, and that's enough to make me hate the kid. So when you find out that he's a dick, don't come crawling back. Why are you always over at his house? What the hell do you do there? You're telling me that you don't mess around, and I'm telling you that I really don't care. Okay, go have your fun, go out with Penny if it's what you gotta do. But if you tell him that you love him, make sure he knows that you told me that too. Yeah, you told me that too. I guess it's waiting for you. Perfect for you. Perfect for you. For you. For you. For you. Thought I was perfect for you. Perfect for you. Perfect for you. Perfect for you. I guess it's perfect for you. Woo. Oh yeah. Yeah, balls. That's a pretty aggressive song for Plain White T's. A couple swear words in there, you know. That was before Bonnie, you know. I was swearing long before Bonnie, turns out. That was Penny off of the Stop album. Thank you guys for that request. That's a fun one live. You know, every once in a while we'll throw that one in. We actually have a buddy, a Chicago buddy, Kevin, who I don't know why, but that's his all-time favorite Plain White T's song. Like, he's been around since like the early local shows and stuff. And so whenever he comes to a show, he's always like, dude, you guys gonna play Penny tonight? And we usually throw it in the set list for him. So yeah, Penny's always a fun one to play live, just because we, you know, it is kind of aggressive and it's, you know, kind of a fun one. The crowd, anybody that came there to hear Hey There Delilah is probably like, what the hell are these guys doing? They've lost their minds, but that's okay. It's fun for us, so. Yeah, okay, the next song on the set list is actually one of the ones that has never been performed before on the Wednesday Club. Wednesday Club debut. And honestly, I'm surprised that this one has never been played before. I'm going to switch guitars out because this one is in the key of E flat. So I have this guitar tuned down a little bit. And just so you guys know what I'm talking about, Check it out. Here's the low E string, just the low string. Right? And on this guitar, the other guitar, it's so the entire guitar is just tuned down 1/2 step, like, or just one little bit. Because sometimes usually I write all my songs just on a normal guitar in E. It's called E standard tuning. But sometimes if it's like, oh man, I can't get through the song without my voice cracking, or like it's just a little bit too high, because I tend to write kind of high sometimes. Then we'll end up, when we record it, we'll record it in E flat, which is a little bit easier to sing, so it just sounds better, so I can get through it and stuff. So I know I've broke out this guitar a few times on the Wednesday Club with you guys, because some of the songs were recorded in E flat, but this one is as well. And yeah, like I said, Wednesday Club debut right here. I actually did get asked to play this one on a private show, so I guess I have played it once in the last year. But honestly, before that, this is one that we never really played live either. This is kind of a fun one. Somebody was saying, we were joking around with the Million Miler album when I was asking people like, oh, what's your favorite song, or what do you want more of, or whatever, and people were joking, more cowbell, more cowbell. And I was like, shit, how did I not put cowbell on the Million Miler album? It's like 80s, And this song, however, has a cowbell. This is like the Play My Tees cowbell song. This is off of the All That We Needed album. I believe this is the final song from All That We Needed. This clears out the All That We Needed album. Every song after this will have been played off of that album. So yeah, and like I said, I'm surprised you guys haven't picked this one, because it's a pretty fun one, and I know you guys love your All That We Needed. So this is called What More Do You Want? And one of the reasons, kind of like I think I told you guys the story with Sing My Best when I did that one, that like a few of the songs, they didn't really have, the lyrics weren't completely finished. So a lot of them were kind of written like the day before I had to sing them in the studio. Like the songs were done, the band, all the parts were there, but it was just like, oh, we didn't have a second verse, or we changed it around and never finished it or something. And so Sing My Best and this song, What More Do You Want, both fit into that category. And it's funny because those are on your seem to be on your the lower end of your list, of the songs you love on that album. So I wonder if that's it. Maybe we didn't spend enough time on the lyrics or something. I don't know. I know sometimes a lot of people don't think lyrics matter, but I feel like with Play My Tees, we always kind of feel like we always strike a chord with our lyrics. But anyway, this is What More Do You Want? Here we go. Tell me what's wrong, tell me what's right, tell me how you want me to do it tonight. I don't want to sing, I don't want to shout, I just want to feel it I've been living without. What more do you want? What more do you want? What more do you want from me? Tell me what you want, tell me what you need, tell me that you only want to get it from me. I know what to say, I know what to do, I know that you're staying, so the joke's on you. What more do you want? What more do you want? What more do you want from me? That's what you want. That's right. So Hell yeah. What more do you want? Off of All That We Needed. That wraps up All That We Needed. Every song has been played on the Wednesday Club now from that album. Woo! Like I said, I'm surprised it took you guys that long to pick that song, because that's like, you know, our All That We Needed, I believe, is our second biggest selling album. You know, that's the first album that had Hey There Delilah on it. And that was kind of the album that really kind of launched us and got us up to getting a major label deal. That was released on Fearless on an indie label, but it did really well on that indie label, and that got us signed to a major, onto Hollywood Records. So yeah, All That We Needed, big, very important record for us. So thank you guys. I know you guys love that. So there you go. This next song comes from one of our, I don't want to say lesser important albums, but this one comes off of the Come On Over album, which, as you guys know, we talk about this all the time too, has never been released outside of like Chicago. Like we self-released it. We sold about 2,000 copies or something at shows, and that's it. That's the only way it exists. It's not on Spotify or anything like that. You know, I think whenever you guys pick a song off of Come On Over, I basically just go on YouTube and I have to like watch the little like fan-made little video of it, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's how that one goes. So yeah, so this next song is off of the Come On Over album, and the lyrics are actually very not, I don't want to say confusing, but like they're very like, they don't really connect line to line. So this kind of was, believe it or not, a tough one to kind of go through today and remember. I think I see Darren on here. This is the oldest Plain White T's song on this set list tonight, and Mike Rotondo actually always jokes, because this was like honestly a Plain White T's song, like probably in like 1997 or 1998. This was real early one. And Mike always jokes that because we won the battle. Before Mike was in Plain White T's, he was in a band called Tone Deaf George. He was in a different local band that we would play with. And we would always like beat them in like little battle of the bands and stuff. And Mike would always say whenever we played this song, he'd get so pissed, because in the middle of the song, there's just this moment where it breaks down and it's just me doing this. And I do it one hand, and I'm so I would do it. I have my guitar on. I'd just be like pointing at people, and Mike was always like, "God damn it, that's why they win, because he gets to like just point. He's like a showman." Mike, that's what Mike thinks. In reality, it's just because we were better than Tone Deaf George, but don't tell Mike that. And I can say that, by the way, because I am literally Tone Deaf George's #1 fan. They were like my favorite local band. Well, I shouldn't say that. I loved, you know, LBC, Backdrop, Close Enough, One Life. I guess I loved a lot of local bands. But Tone Deaf George was the shit. Anyway, this is a long story long. So anyway, this is called Rave. And yeah, like I said, I'll see. The whole song is 2 chords, and then I throw a third one in for the chorus. So look out for that third chord. Anyway, yeah, this goes out to anybody that, I know Darren was around back in those days. Anybody else that's watching that would have seen us at the Lombard Commons or the you know, the Wheaton Community Center, the Wheaton Grand Theater, or any of those way old shows. This one's dedicated to you. This is called Rave. Wanna live, I wanna die, I wanna find a place where I can hide. Wanna think about the world and how I got to this girl. Wanna laugh, I wanna cry, I wanna look right into your eyes. Wanna see everything there is to see in this world. We got a lot to say, watch the sun go down, I wanna know you're always around. Wanna know everything that anyone would ever wanna know. Wanna watch television, listen to the radio. We got a lot to say, and we got a lot of time to say everything that's on our minds. Oh yeah. Wanna see everything there is to see in this world. I wanna walk around and talk to all the pretty girls. I don't see anything that anybody wants me to see. I just be. We got a lot to say, and we got a lot of time to say everything that's on our minds. We got a lot to say, and all we got is time to say everything that's on our minds. I totally messed up the. There we go. My little harmonic show-off moment. We got a lot to say, like showing off me, not show off the band. Anyway, awesome. Thank you guys. I love that. I love that people actually kind of maybe know that song. I'll bet there was like 5 of you, but there's still 100 people watching. So thank you guys for watching me play that super old Plain White T's song from freaking legit 1997 or 98. That was one of the, I was probably written right after the very first tape. So it was probably, yeah, probably like the beginning of 1998 that song was written. Rave. Wait, was it on the first tape? I don't think it was. I don't know. Anyway. Whew, one of the earliest Plain White T's songs. Hell yeah. Thank you guys. I've got 2 more songs on the set list tonight. Obviously, Rave had never been played before on the Wednesday Club ever. And this next song also has never been played before. You guys know we're ending off tonight with Serious Mistake off of the Big Bad World album. That was your favorite, most requested song this week. Yeah, this one, this is the one where I don't really know how it's going to come off because it's very, this is probably the most outside the box song that the Plain White T's has ever recorded, believe it or not. No, not Bonnie. And not I Should Be Dead Right Now. No, this one takes the cake. This one, this one actually was the very last song written also. It's on the Parallel Universe album. So on that album, obviously we gave ourselves a little bit of the liberties to kind of push ourselves, push the envelope, kind of play around with a little bit more electronic sounds and things like that. You know, kind of break out of our comfort zones a little bit. And this was actually, I believe, the last song written for the album. We were already recording the album when I wrote this one and brought it to the guys with a demo. My buddies Dan and Augie, I demoed it with them and I brought it into the guys while we were already recording Parallel Universe. And everybody was like, dude, this is so weird. Like, we have to record this. Like, it's so cool. And our producer, Matt Squire, was like, dude, this is dope. And so it ended up making it onto the album at the last minute. But that being said, we've never played it live. I know it didn't become like a fan favorite or anything. On Spotify, you know, I can tell what you guys are listening to. And I don't think this was one of the favorite ones. But certainly a good cornerstone piece for the catalog because it's definitely different. We kind of wanted it to be like talky. And one thing I wanted to point out about this song, by the way, the song's called No Tears. And one of the things I wanted to point out about it that I don't know if it if it was obvious. But I think to me, what I thought was so cool about the song is that it's a conversation to myself. So like in the song, there's some lyrics like, you and I are both grown-ups here, so don't. You and I are both grown-ups here, but I'm talking to myself. So the verses are like, there's a couple like weird, I don't know if you know the song on the record, it's like got a bunch of cool different voices, and some of it's sung and some of it's like deep voice, like very, very mechanical, very, I don't know, very overproduced on purpose with the vocals and stuff. And but the point was that it's like all these different voices in my head, kind of telling me the same thing about this shitty relationship that I'm in. Like I just got to break free from it. And so then in the pre-chorus, my reflection is crystal clear through the cracks of this broken mirror. You and I are both grown-ups here. So I'm talking to myself the whole song. So I don't know if that changes anything for you guys, or if you're like, yeah, no shit, I knew that. Or if you're like, yeah, I still don't like the song, whatever. But that was the idea behind the song. So that's kind of why I think it's kind of cool. And yeah, like I said, it's unique enough to stand out and be cool. Worthy of making it onto the Parallel Universe album for sure. So anyway, I'm gonna attempt it right here. Let's see how I do. No tears. So what did you think was gonna happen? You keep coming back to this girl. She keeps on doing the same thing over and over again. Like you think she's gonna change, but she never does, she never changes. So maybe it's you who needs to change. Maybe it's you who needs to wake up. My reflection is crystal clear through the cracks of this broken mirror. You and I are both grown-ups here, so don't you go crying no tears. Don't you go crying, no, don't you go crying no tears. Take your feelings and hide them, roll them up and ignite them. Don't you go crying, no, don't you go crying no tears. Don't you go crying, no, don't you go crying no tears. Stop pretending it's passion, such an overreaction. Don't you go crying, don't you go crying no tears. So what? Now you're gonna cry about it like that's gonna solve anything? You're gonna let this girl make you feel so low, so desperate? No, this girl is a poison. She does nothing but make you feel dead inside. You gotta walk away, it's over. I swear this time it's gotta be over. You and I, shit, I was so excited I finished that verse. Something crystal clear. I'm gonna walk away, it's over. No. Swear this time, it gotta be over. My reflection is crystal clear. God damn it. Through the cracks of this broken mirror. You and I are both grown-ups here. So don't you go crying no tears. Don't you go crying, no, don't you go crying no tears. Take your feelings and hide them, roll them up and ignite them. Don't you go crying, no, don't you go almost made it through that one. God damn it. Yeah, I love that line, stop pretending it's passion, such an overreaction. Because, it's like sometimes when life gets dramatic, or it's like it's just unnecessary drama, you can kind of feed into that a little bit. You can kind of be like, oh, I'm just feeling so passionate. Or, oh, this person is just passionate. That's why, she's acting like, no, it's just drama that you don't need in your life. And, sometimes you got to remind yourself of that, There's a big difference between passion and drama. And, once you learn that difference, I'm still learning, believe me. But yeah, there you go. No Tears off of the Parallel Universe album. Another Wednesday Club debut. That's 3 Wednesday Club debuts tonight. And yeah, those were fun. God, I'm so pissed I screwed that up. I was all worried about the goddamn verses. And the pre-choruses are easy. I didn't even think twice, so... my bad, but, all good. Okay, we're at your most requested song. Most requested song of the week on the Wednesday Club. Whew. Fun story. This was actually almost the first single off of the Big Bad World album. This was our A&R guy's favorite song. And I don't know, maybe it's glad we didn't put it as the first single because obviously it's must be one of your the fan least favorites off of the Big Bad World album. But we ended up going with Natural Disaster as the first single. And that song, it hit right as it was going to radio right as some big hurricane was hitting. I think I told you guys that. So radio was like, we can't play this song right now about a natural disaster when a bunch of people are in big trouble. I don't know. It was a terrible timing. But it was I wonder if Serious Mistake, if we did put this one out as a single, because it was coming off of Delilah and Our Time Now and stuff. So I wonder if this one, what if Parallel Universe, what if Serious Mistake ended up being a big smash and it was your guys' favorite song off the album, had we gone to the radio with this one? I don't know. Weird. A lot of, hindsight is 20/20. I'm not a big fan. I love nostalgia and I love looking back, but I don't really look back and think, what could I have changed? I more look back as man, those were some good times. So yeah, I never really think oh, we should have done this, or what if we would have done that, Anyway, I love the way this one turned out on the album. Because we were able to add some strings and kind of make the production kind of a little bit more theatrical. Definitely felt you guys know I love Panic at the Disco. So whenever we can add a little bit of an element of theater to our music, it always reminds me of Panic, and I always love that. So anyway, this is your most requested song on the Wednesday Club. Next week, guys, we only got 6 songs. So I forget who, I don't remember who suggested last week, because I was oh, I guess you guys don't even vote next week because I'll just play all 6 songs. And somebody said, no, we should still vote, and then we'll know what literally the least requested song is. So I love that idea. So next week, there's only going to be 6 songs on the voting list. So we shall see what your least requested song of the entire catalog of Plain White T's will be next week. But yeah, so next week will be fun. It'll be literally again, I don't want to say bottom of the barrel, literally the deepest cuts. How about that? The deepest cuts of Plain White T's next week. But I can't wait to see what song you guys pick and what song you guys don't pick. But yeah, anyway, thank you for your votes this week. Believe me, in a couple weeks we're gonna get back to normal. We're gonna hear freaking Hey There Delilah and 1 2 3 4 and Should Have Gone to Bed and Rhythm of Love and all those songs again on the Wednesday Club soon, I promise. But I'm having fun with this. Thank you guys for hanging with me through all these, deep cuts and rare gems. How about that? But yeah, this is your most requested song this week. This is Serious Mistake. the situation at hand. No, I have sinned, won't you teach me a lesson? I deserve nothing less than the worst you can do. Father, please make me more like you. I've made a serious mistake. I hope it's not too late to fix the heart I'm breaking. I've made a serious mistake. I hope it's not too late to fix the heart I'm breaking. I made a mistake. I am not a church-going man, but I'm in desperate need of forgiveness. I lost track of who I really am. My own mother won't believe that I did this. I deserve nothing less than the worst you can do. Father, please make me more like you. I've made a serious mistake. I hope it's not too late to fix the heart I'm breaking. I've made a serious mistake. I hope it's not too late to fix the heart I'm breaking. I made a mistake. I keep on letting myself down. Even the rats say they don't want me around. But every heart will someday break. Everyone will make mistakes. Wanna live with no regrets. Walk the fine line between love and sex. I deserve nothing less than the worst you can do. Father, please make me more like you. I've made a serious mistake. I hope it's not too late to fix the heart I'm breaking. I made a mistake. To fix the heart I'm breaking. I've made a serious mistake. And I hope it's not too late to fix the heart I'm breaking. I'm breaking, I'm breaking. I made a mistake. I am not a church-going man, but Father, please won't you hear my confession? Hell yeah. Serious Mistake. Track, is that track 2 or 3? 3, I think, off of the Big Bad World album. Whew, your most requested song this week on the Wednesday Club. Rocking my On Wednesdays Tom Sings shirt. Designed by Spunky Alex. Well, not designed, but you know, the quoted by Spunky Alex. Designed by the amazing Lizzie Zybert and me. But anyway, thank you guys. Love you. Another awesome Wednesday Club. I can't believe we're coming up to our 1-year anniversary. So yeah, thanks for hanging with me for a freaking year. Pretty cool that shows are starting to come up. Hawaii, I'm going to Hawaii in a couple weeks. How badass is that? And I know a couple of you guys have already hit me up and say, oh my God, we're going. We needed a trip. So yeah. Oh my God, I can't believe I didn't mention this. Million Miler record release freaking party on Zuma Beach on May 10th, you guys. Anybody that's close, anybody on the West Coast, you got to come hang out. In person, hang out. Let's hang out. I want to like, will there be hugs? I don't know. There'll definitely be some freaking elbows and some fist bumps, and I'm going to be playing the album on a boombox and play a couple songs acoustic, give away some swag. It's going to be freaking awesome. I'm so excited. The album's finally coming out May 10th. So if you guys, anybody's on the West Coast or needs to travel, got vaccinated, feels like flying somewhere, Zuma Beach in Malibu on May 10th. We're going to be hanging out on the beach, celebrating the release of Millie, the debut album by Million Miler, which I showed you guys earlier. I can't believe I showed you. I was so excited about the freaking test press. that I forgot all about the freaking record release party. So hopefully I will see a lot of you guys there. Anybody on the West Coast, please come hang. Free, you know, it's just at the beach, so we'll probably have to keep our distance a little bit. I don't think they'll allow a big congregation, but like, you know, it's a good excuse to go to the beach for a day, hang out at Zuma, watch the sunset, hear some tunes, get to hang out in person, and yeah, get some free swag and stuff. So anyway, hopefully see you guys then. There will be a, that's not for another week and a half, so I'll see you guys at Wednesday Club next week before then. But yeah, anyway, thank you guys. Love you guys. Anybody that hasn't checked out Million Miler, please do. Album's still available for pre-order at humanswerehere.com. And yeah, can't wait to see you guys next week with some of these, the rest of these crazy songs to round out the catalog. So yeah, until then, everybody be safe this week. Have a great week, and I'll see you Wednesday. Bye. Thanks, guys.